Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope everyone is doing well. Today I have 3 Valentine's DIYs for you, and I know not everybody celebrates or decorates for Valentine's. I don't either, but I just thought I'll do it for those who do enjoy it. But I do have to say I have made these in a shabby chic style, and I think 2 of them you could have all year round. So even if you don't do Valentine's, I really hope that you do enjoy today's video. For the first DIY, you're going to grab 3 tumble towel blocks. We're going to stick them together with our hot glue like this. Now you can paint this. Just to be quicker, I'm going to be using my acrylic painter pens. I like that when you use them, the wood texture still comes through, which I love. So I'm just going to show you an alternative. If you don't have these pens and you want to create like a stained look, just take one of these wet wipes and add your acrylic paint to it and apply it onto your surface. That way you still have the wood texture and detailing coming through, but you get to colour it as well. So let's set this aside to dry. Next you're going to take a wooden embellishment. This one is a heart, and I'm going with a shabby chic style, but you can go with traditional colours if you like. So I'm going to be using a pink. This is lilac, but that kind of looks good as well, so I'm going to choose between these 3 colours. So I'm going with the pink in the end. I'm just going to colour that in, and you can see why I love these. It's just so fast as opposed to painting it. So I've got my heart. It's so pretty. I love the 2 combinations of colours. I'm going to take my hot glue, attach that to the centre of the wood blocks. We're not going to stop there just yet. I'm going to take this gorgeous ribbon. Look at it. It's definitely shabby chic, a mix of lace and pearls, and look at how gorgeous that looks on there. I'm going to turn it around and we're going to stick it down on the back and just cut it to size. How pretty is that? I really love it. And then you can add a bow. So if you want like a farmhouse touch to it, you can add some twine. I am going to go with this pale pink colour here. Just think that's the final touch. It's just so wonderful. I really love this. I think I'm going to keep this out all year round, and I might make a few more, one to give to my sister and my mum. If you're enjoying today's video so far, please do leave me a thumbs up and a comment, and make sure you're subscribed. Today's video is also part of a friendly collaboration I've got together with these ladies, and they have amazing ideas for you. We have created a playlist. It's in the description box, so you can check it out once you're done watching my video. For the next DIY, I'm going to be taking this jar here, and I'm going to open it up and we're going to place some hearts inside. Now I've got these hearts that I made last year for a project. I made them using my Cricut and some card. I just want to show you some alternatives if you don't want to cut them. If you don't have a Cricut and it's just going to take forever to do it by hand, you can just take these kind of hearts, all these confetti types. You've also got these table bead scatters, or just some like this. So I'm going to just fill this up. Again, it's like pinks and whites, so it ties in with the shabby chic theme. Now we're going to make this pretty unique. I'm going to take a bauble, so 1/2 of a bauble. We're going to get rid of this using some pliers, and you want to make sure that you have a bauble that can sit on top of your lid nicely like this. Be very gentle when you do this. You don't want to break the bauble itself. And then you can just file that down if you need to. Inside my little bauble, I'm going to have one of these wooden confettis. It says love, and I'm going to colour it in silver. Changed my mind, by the way. I'm going to go with white just so it ties in with everything. Again, I'm using one of these pens. This time this is a chalk craft pen. Let's set this to dry, and while that dries we'll work on the jar itself. I'm just going to decorate the neck again with a beautiful ribbon. The ribbon that I have this time is kind of like a washi tape, so you just peel it and it's really sticky actually. So they're really great because you don't even need to use hot glue. You just screw the lid on, so make sure you're not covering any of the areas. I'm also going to add one of those pre-made bows on. Again, a nice bright pink colour right in the centre of my lace ribbon. Now we're going back to the lid, take your wooden embellishment, add some hot glue. Trying to be careful because it's so small, the surface to work with here. Just adding it to the E and to the L, then centering it, so just like this. Now I'm taking these, what are they called? Confetti. Valentine's confetti. And again, they're in a really nice shade. I love it. It's iridescent white and pink. I'm going to add them to the lid. Being careful that they don't fall. Some of them will fall, but hopefully I'll get the majority on there. Okay, we'll take the lid and take your hot glue. Or any glue, whatever glue you're using. And be careful because you don't want to apply too much glue. It kind of looks awful when it all pours out. So I'm just trying to be very careful here, almost dabbing the glue on rather. And adding it to the lid. And you've got yourself a little shaker, look at that. So cool. And of course you still have access to the lid, you just turn it around. I'm going to create a vintage label to add. I did this on my last DIY, so where's the paper? I just saw it a moment ago. How beautiful is this, by the way? It's so gorgeous. This is the one, and I've cut it out already here. So I'm taking these pre-existing labels I've got, but they're too shiny. Not really what I want. I'm going to draw along it and create my own label. I'm just going to stick it on top. I'm using this because this is paper and it's flimsy, so just to give it some stability and make it more sturdy, this is actually a lot thicker. I'm taking my glue stick just to add that on. There you go, nice vintage label. And if you don't have a book like this, you can just simply print it out. Just Google vintage background or vintage font, vintage text, something like that. This pack comes with some string already, and I don't mind the string. I think it goes with the colours, so I'm going to open one up. So I've just placed it through the hole. I'm going to tie a knot through that. Because I don't really like my handwriting and I also can't be bothered to do it on the Cricut, I'm taking these, which I can't find anymore by the way, dry transfer lettering. They are the best, especially when you're trying to do some quick projects. So I'm going to take them and I'm going to write on our little label, February 14. So if you haven't used these before, super easy, place them wherever you like and go over them quite firmly. Add some pressure. So let's have a look. Yeah, that's come through beautifully. So now I'm going to add my E. I did do it a little bit too close. I would have liked to space it out a little bit better, but oh well, it is what it is. So I'm just going to add some hot glue right about here, so this just dangles down like this. Isn't this such a cute and unique idea? I also love that you can make this as decor, to gift, or even to sell, and I just love the addition of the shaker at the top with the bauble. The next DIY is really shabby chic. I'm going to be taking some wire. Wow, I don't know why that was so satisfying, but if you have a wire hanger, please use that. I actually really wanted to use that, but I don't have any, so thankfully I found this. You're going to make a heart with your wire. So I've just made mine. I'm going to take my pliers and cut off the excess wire that I don't need. The next thing you want to do is get some lace. I'm going to be cutting and using this thrifted cushion here. It's nice because it's not quite white, which I like. It's actually aged. So keep your wire open, your heart rather, because you can close it after, but we're going to be sliding the lace through, and your wire can create holes in the lace, so you just push it through like that and it comes out on the other end, and then group it together a little, make another hole through, and you want to go kind of like over and under. So this one is over, then we place that through so that's under, then you go over again, just creating another hole, and so you get this beautiful, this is how it's going to look as you keep going. Okay, that took quite a while. I really want it to look very close together, the lace, otherwise it just kind of looks crappy. And I have closed the heart up at the bottom. I just twisted the wire together. Now I'm going to add to the wreath, I'm going to be taking this wooden embellishment, and it has a hole through which I need. I'm going to colour it again, paint it, use my acrylic painter. I really love how this came out. Like I said, I just love that you can still see that it's wood under there, and also I just love, can you see the streaks there? I quite like that. Kind of works with the shabby chic stuff. Okay, so I'm taking a wire now. I'll go for a thinner wire. This is a bit thick. So I've got some thinner wire now. I'm going to place that through the hole. And then you're going to take your wreath. And we're going to hang it in the centre, in the middle of the wreath. So I'm going to cut the wire. Then you just twist it together and cut off the excess. Now we're going to be finalising. I'm taking a ribbon just so that you can hang it from. I'm going to cut it and we're going to stick it right at the back like this. So this is a final look at our shabby chic wreath. I just love the softness, and that's what I like about this kind of style. Don't forget to check out the playlist, by the way, in the description box. So that's all of today's projects. Let me know your favourite in the comments below, and if you have enjoyed, again, don't forget to subscribe, and I'd love if you can share this video with others. I have decorated in like the shabby chic softer colours. I don't really like the bright red and typical traditional colours, but I'd love to know what you think. How do you decorate for Valentine's? Until the next video, that's it from me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.